What's up? Round two, we're back sooner than expected. So the dough is ready. It is now risen. Let me show you what it looks like. See? Ooh, look at that. Yeah, it's alive. So that's ready to go. So now what we're gonna do is put some flour on this cutting board so that it doesn't stick, because the dough is super sticky. So don't be afraid of using a bunch of flour. Now we have to get it out of the bowl. Like I said, we don't really ever touch the dough, which is awesome. So I like to use just kind of a rubber spatula. Works well. So we'll just kind of get it out of the bowl like so. Make sure it lands on the floury part of your board. Otherwise, like I said, it is gonna get stuck everywhere. Look at this thing. Okay, there it is. So now what we're gonna do is use a dough scraper, shaper, something. I don't really know what it's called. If you don't have one of these, you could just use a big knife to fold. We're gonna fold now. I usually use a knife, but my mom got this for me. Thanks, Mom. So I can use this instead now. So I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on this too, because it kind of likes to get stuck on here also. And I forgot I have a spoon in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour just sprinkled on top of the dough, which is actually gonna be the bottom of the dough, you will see. So we're gonna fold the dough in on itself about 6 times, 6 folds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, it's so nice and warm. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so yeah, it's like mostly kind of bread shaped. So now what we're gonna do is take it from the cutting board, put it onto this piece of parchment paper with the seam side that we just did all the foldy bits on the bottom. So we're gonna like flip it over onto the cutting board. No, off of the cutting board onto the parchment paper. And this is the most that you ever have to touch this beautiful little baby right here. Okay, perfect, that's done. I'm just gonna give my fingers a rinse. Okay, and so what I've done is I heated a Dutch oven in the oven at 450 for half an hour. So now the Dutch oven is really hot, so I'm gonna grab it. There it is. And then all we're gonna do is take the lid off, plop the dough with the parchment paper inside, lid back on, and then in the oven for half an hour with the lid on. After half an hour, take the lid off, another 12 minutes, all at 450. Or it might take longer than 12 minutes with the lid off, depending on your oven. Keep an eye on it. And that's it. That's all we have to do. So I'm going to put it in here. Hopefully not gonna drop it between here and there, which is like no distance at all, but you never know because it's me. There we go, we did it. Great. Gonna remember to put this back on. Do that. And now I'm gonna put it back in. Or in for the first time. Dutch oven going back in, dough going in. First time only. Okay, half an hour, 450. After that's done, 12 minutes, lid off, or keep an eye, see when it gets all like golden, crispy, lovely. And I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, thanks.